たイルチャールのお兄さんが看病して。イルチャールのお兄さんが看病して。
次の仕事は？
そういえばもうずいぶん長いこと八重堂に行ってないよな。何か面白い新刊が出てるかもしれないぞ。それに前にエイと一緒に読んだあの本も結構面白かったし。
おいおい、別に難しい話じゃないだろ。願い事といえばモーラをがっぽり手に入れること以外に考えられないって。
でも来週は試験が控えてるし、次こそは合格しないと本当におしまいなんだ。やっぱり願い事は試験の合格にするよ。
試験が何だってんだよ。いいか、モーラで解決できないことなんてない。俺を信じろって。世の中モーラがものを言うんだからさ。
何の話をしてるんだ？なんか賑やかだな。
ん？お前たちまさか知らないのか？真夜中に裸足で立ち、神戸を垂れて呪文を唱えよ。さすれば願いは叶わん。どうやら本当に知らないみたいだな。これは巷で最近流行ってるおまじないだ。かなり効果が期待できるらしく、願い事が何でも叶うと言われてる。
願い事が叶う？おう、そうだな。
ああ、もちろん俺も最初は信じてなかったさ。でもつい最近そんな都合のいいことが俺の周りで起きたんだよ。俺の知り合いに邦彦ってやつがいてな。こいつは毎日ぐうたらと過ごし、多額のモラを借りているようなどうしようもないやつなんだが、それが一体どうしたことか、数日会わないうちに立派な身なりで高級料亭の飯を食ってたんだよ。であいつを問いただしてみたんだ。するとこのおまじないで願い事をしたら、翌朝数えきれないほどのモラが寝床にあったって言うじゃないか。
数えきれないほどのモラ？
もちろん朝起きた瞬間に大量のモラがあるなんて非現実的だとは思うけど、それを信じる信じないにせよ別に難しいおまじないでもないからさ。ほんの運試しとでも思ってやってみるのも悪くないでしょ。
なんなら他の人にも聞いてみたらいい。ここ最近このおまじないで願いが叶ったやつがたくさんいるから。
本当か？じゃあ近くの人に聞いてみよう。だってそんないいおまじないがあるならモラを。
ついていきます。よっ、はいよっ。
こうしてみると本当にこのおまじないについて話してる人がたくさん。
輝き玉井、授け玉江？違う違う。
お前ら何やってるんだ？
うわっ、びっくりした。
注文？
正確に言うと試してるのは純吉だけだ。もちろん僕はしげるさん、 頼むからもう綺麗になりたい人、お金持ちになりたい人、学業でいい成績を収めたい人、このおまじないでいろんな人が自分の願い、それに今回はきっとうまくいくと僕の直感がそう言ってるんだ。
でもこの間も鳴神大社へおみくじを引きに行った時、新たな発想がすぐにでも舞い降りてきそうだ、僕の直感がそう告げているとか同じようなこと言ってたけど。
神社のご利益は現れるまでに時間がかかるんだよ。そんなこと今はどうでもいいから呪文を覚えるのを手伝ってくれ。次の新作はこのおまじないにかかってるんだ。
正直今の君に必要なのは一度冷静になって自分が何を書きたいのか考え直すことだと思うよ。作家、それが今やどうだ。出どころ不明の娯楽小説に書いてあったおまじないを信じるなんて。
そのおまじないって娯楽？
ああ、神聖探霊筆記っていう、いやこの本は同じ作家として物語自体の評価には触れないけど、
純吉、確かにみんなこのおまじないには
そんなのきっと
鳴神大社娯楽小説や
庭で雨の音を聞く。
おや、わっぱではないか。ちょうど良いところに来た。わらわのところに面白い小説。ほう、わらわに聞きたいことか。なんじゃ？
実はさっきってあれ、ミコ今忙しいのか？
別に大したことではない。
八重宮司様、大したことないだなんて。お願いします。どうか私の兄をお助けください。
まあ本当に大したことではないのじゃが、何時らが気になるというのならこやつにもう一度説明させよう。
お二方は宮司様と交友のある方とお見受けします。どうか宮司様に私の兄を救っていただくよう説得していただけないでしょうか。申し遅れました。私は加藤陽平というものです。私の兄慎吾は剣術家を志しており、かつては明鏡止水流の師範である土門さんの弟子として従事していたこともあります。しかし剣の道には向いていないと土門さんに言われ、兄は見向きもされませんでした。そのことがよほど悔しかったのでしょう。それからというもの、兄は鍛錬を重ね、つい先日土門の愛弟子との試合に勝利して自身の腕を証明したのです。ただそれ以降、兄はまるで人が変わったかのように様子がおかしくなりました。医者にも見てもらいましたが。
邪気などそうめったにあるものではない。汝の兄はかねてより抱いていた目的を果たしたことで心が空っぽになったのじゃろう。それも人の差がというものじゃ。わらわの見立てではそのまま何に。
いえ宮司様、それは違います。その目で直接見ていただければきっとわかるはずです。あれは絶対に目的を果たしたからとか、そういった理由でなるような状態ではないと。
はあ、わかったわかった。では聞くが、汝の兄はいつ土門の弟子と勝負したんじゃ？
確か5日ほど前です。
5日前か。
ですので兄がおかしくなってからもうだいぶ日が経っています。私は心配でし。私と兄の最大の願いはいつか土門さんのような立派な流派を作る。
まあ待て、汝は兄を助けたいのか、それとも夢を叶えて
それは。
最近何かおかしな噂を聞いたことはないか？
噂を。
そうか。
宮司様、 話をすり替えようとするのは。
ミコ、この人声が震えてるし、お兄さんの方も深刻そうだぞ。手伝ってやれよ。
は
ミ
あ、その加藤なんとか兵とやら。なんじゃその疑うような言い方は。
いえ、信じます。宮司様がそうおっしゃるのでしたら、もちろん信じますとも。お二方とも感謝いたします。私について。
おい、何考えてんだよミコ。邪を払うなんてことオイラたちにできるわけないだろ。
問題はない。邪を払うな娯楽小説でもよくあるじゃろ。大事なのは勢いじゃと。物語の主人公がそう言えば大抵の問題は解決する。じゃがあの者のことを心配しておるのはナンジラじゃろ。それにナンジラが鳴神大社を訪れたのはわらわに聞きたいことがあったからだったはず。多少はわらわのために誠意を見せてくれてもよいのではないか。
なんだか尺。
さあさあ早く。
わかった。一体どうしたんだろうな。ミコが何をおまじないのことを聞くのは後にしよう。まずは人助けだ。それが終わってからまた聞いてみようぜ。
これはどういうことでしょう。兄は数日前からこの辺りで。
瞑想？
はい。土門の弟子に勝った後、いきなりそのような。今は。
ふむ、それは確かに問題じゃな。加藤なんとか兵よ、こうなって。
わかりました。すぐに行ってまいります。ミコ、
オイラたちはどうすれば。
構わぬ。この時間を利用して
ついていきます。
こんにちは。オイラたち加藤兄弟のことについて聞きたいんだけど、何か知らないか。
借金の取り立てですか。それでしたら。
借金の。でも弟子を
細々。ああ、そうなるのも当然のことかと。あの兄弟は何をする。
でも傭兵はお兄さんが
ええ、確かにそんなこともありました。慎吾があまりにもしつこいから土門が一度弟子入りを受け入れたんです。しかしそんなすごい死を持ったにもかかわらず、それを見かねた土門は慎吾を破門にしたのです。ただ慎吾は土門に見る目がないと逆恨みし、彼の弟子と勝負をするなどと言い出しました。
実に面白い。その当事者である弟は悔しい思いをした兄は鍛錬を重ね。
傭兵がそう言ったのですか。鍛錬を重ねるなど全くもって嘘です。毎日ゴロゴロと横に。しかし傭兵は確かに慎吾。
次の仕事は。ついていきます。はい。
Hey there! We've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight.
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Is Shingo really that strong?
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" and then ran off.
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you. I found my brother. He's at the waterfall, and I've got the salt you asked for, too. Come on, let's go!
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that he has been found.
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
So this is Yohei's brother. Whoa. Hey, listen! He's talking to himself.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel it? Can you feel the feeling of manliness? Found your own school? Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so lame? Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore. I can't take any more. I'm gonna die. Yohei. Yohei! Save me! Save me!
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside,
Huh? Who?
he stood up! And now he's coming this way!
No, don't come any closer. Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
Well, how should I know?
The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know. But surely you should have... Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation. Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed straight away, and yet 5 whole days pass before it occurs.
But
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
Ah! All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. We made a wish. Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills, but his whole personality changed too. Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword. If that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as his disciple. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
What is that?
It's the spirit!
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save me!
Miko! He fainted! What?
We do nothing. But you, little one, just a quick fight and this will...
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster. Come on.
He's coming! Be careful!
Born of Ice and Frost. We're way behind schedule. For Rex Lapis!
Eat this! Cut down! Like... That was great! Excellent! Woo! What a rush! I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
He disappeared! But he looked pretty content at the end there. Huh. Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
What am I doing here? Yohei? Yohei, is that you?
Shingo, are you alright?
Yohei, I had the weirdest. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I thought we could finally open a dojo of. I was terrified, and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer.
Thank you, Lady Guji.
All right, take him to get some rest. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now, don't you?
Yes, we understand now.
Thank you, Lady Guji. We'll be on our way.
Miko, would they really? And if so, why the heck would...
Oh, they would have been fun. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these...
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
Paimon's got it.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually...
Fair enough.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then, you exhausted its strength by fighting it. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left. Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way.
Whew. Well,
All right, seems like we've wrapped up
hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
Oh, you mean that they got the incant...
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to...
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantation...
Even the...
But who wrote this book? And what do you think, Traveler? Well, when you put it that...
Lady Yai, I finally found you.
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please take a look.
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
Yes. Overall bestseller, readers' favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories. One book is topping the charts. It's called
Both of you, back here now!
Miko? What is it?
Things just got serious. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the... Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now I have to come up with a counterplan.
Huh? How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think... Am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important?
Wait, what just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. I'm going to head back and make some preparations. Meet me outside the Yai Publishing House.
Miko, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Why don't you take a guess? I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yai Publishing House.
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yai Publishing House with the status of Guji Yai and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
Oh, wow. Your first guess and you got it absolutely wrong.
Yeah! Wait! Seriously? That wasn't it?
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real. In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies?
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
But that means there's nothing we can do.
Well, I've been thinking. I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone. The book contains many ancient kaiden, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular. I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market. That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next big thing. So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel. Smash our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how Yae Miko wages war. Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Wait, Miko. So you want us to write a novel?
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yai Publishing House. I have my ways. I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary. Anyway, there is a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me. I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
The key to a successful light novel is having when to use illustrations. Good illustrations can make up for bad writing. But there's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have the illustrations in a first-hand guide.
I've been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling. These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title. The only recent book worth mentioning is A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
I'll be honest, I read light novels for the cheap thrills. In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything, it's just a little slow-paced for me. By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is super strong right from the get-go. That's what I mean by cheap thrills. Action-packed right from page 1. The protagonist is a kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations, but also tea ceremony, painting, and calligraphy.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yai Miko.
Next on the agenda.
Ah, there you are. Let me introduce the team. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style. Satomi is Yai Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret. They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
It definitely makes sense.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences. All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about? For example, we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
Before you can answer that question, you have to undertake A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns.
Oh, right! So maybe we can take but that would make it a completely different genre than A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some as long as the core content is interesting, my expert team...
Alright, let's start with Chapter 1 then. What are you thinking? No one would ever go for that! No matter how you tried to...
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9. Is there really flying emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste? And how do you cook it? It's a strong opening. An easy way to grab the reader's attention. Never underestimate the appeal of... Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it's thoughts from the experts. Are we able to work...
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Won't that
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is... Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
What a pity.
Before it came to what? What's...
The bane of our existence. Writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and
Sounds
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a... boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for these two. Just... Don't worry. This is my treat.
your treat? Oh, wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing.
Of course. Everyone that takes part in the
Alright, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going!
Ooh! Does this mean your inspirations come back?
The Liyue Academy has more student clubs than you can shake. There's the Culinary Club, the Architecture Club, the Funerary Club, even the Coconut Milk Research Club. Taking a chance on their youthful dreams. 4 newcomers.
I give it a 9 point... A classic tale of youth and friendship. I especially like the head of the club.
Aw, yeah.
Great. Well, now Sat...
Leave it to me, lady.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
The strict Principal Raiden of the East, with the help of Lady Kitsune, the protagonist defeats Principal Raiden in an exam. Are we absolutely...
We can and we will. One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their...
Whoa. So we...
I suppose so.
Are we done then? Do you really...
The content is fine. Now we just need to... I will contact an artist. She runs a regular Q&A column and... You're free to take a break while the...
She's refining her craft.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do. With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collaboration. But Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can. Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning. May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Yai Publishing House.
We'll do our best.
Just as I planned.
Next on the agenda.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique tastes.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name? We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in...
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
That's right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be. Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the Thank you all for your submit.
We're way behind schedule.
I must leave no stone unturned.
With sword comes shadow. Don't blink!
Don't blink! Cut to the chase! Speed of light! Nowhere to hide!
That seemed to work. No excuse for slacking!
Ad Astra. Thank you for
You've all finally made it. Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
Woohoo! That's great!
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold. I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this... We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like...
Shh. Listen to what the people around us are
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at Midnight, and your wish will come true!
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man. No one's talking about that anymore. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, If you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection. I heard that the incantations in a first-hand guide to summoning spirits have weird side effects. This one guy, they actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kit. That proves that the incantations in...
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
Well, feel...
Wow, you're right, but what's this moon? Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
This is something that will become...
There's a phase 2?
Of course. Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
Oh yeah, if also, we still...
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of Yes, this is another case of possession. After his novel submission...
But the spirit that...
Simple. It wrote... And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role. Oh, what are you talking about?
Miko, what is this place?
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a
Really? But
What are you so afraid of on a...
Hyman's heart is pounding. Hey! What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show? It's a good piece of artwork. Looks like the artist...
Let's go inside and take a look.
What's one more?
Steady as stone.
Higher, higher, hands on
More! Finally, cut down like this.
We're way behind schedule.
Wow, this place is huge. Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move. Show them. Right here. No touching.
You're open! Let me try my blade.
Right now.
All before me!
With sword comes shadow. This is long overdue. Leave it all to me. Time to go.
Taste my blade! I'm ready!
I missed a spot. I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
I've got the blade! Before me!
Come on out. I'm always watching.
No mercy! I'm ready!
Born of ice and frost.
One strike will suffice. Cut down. Like this.
Healthy body, healthy mind. We're way behind schedule.
It's my lucky day! Ah, yes! Oh my god! To the ferry! Finally,
We're way behind schedule.
Show them.
Don't blink!
No touching!
I'm ready!
Incoming! Got lucky that time.
You win this battle.
Next on the agenda.
Don't blink! Whoa! It's that painting we just saw! It's turning this way along with the whole wall! It's getting eerier and scarier!
Okay. Next I will show you a secret kitsune spell. This painting is the murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here. Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's... You saw what happened to that...
Are we positive that summoning a spirit...
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that. Anyway, are you... Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
It's like he's sitting inside the painting. Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Oh, now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the...
Probably...
Very good. The wish needs to be heart... The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
The painting is moving again!
What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over?
We got you! So you were the one who... What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't you? Ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their...
What? Paimon knew it! You had an evil...
Oh, did you now? Then how nice... I sense... Yeah, good. Good! With this power, no one shall be able to...
Wake up! Quick! Wake up! We gotta...
It is futile. You shall never wake him again.
Hey! Come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind! Miko, think of something! Miko! You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little kitsune, you. Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying...
Rakusai? Miko, you can...
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's...
Memory? But it...
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred... You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you? Well, since there are human memories, of course there are... In life, yokai possess supernatural powers. And even when they are typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." It piqued my curiosity.
So that's how it happened.
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daioko. The memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will like I can. But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a...
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely...
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their... As for those who would rather draw... So when you think about it...
All right, then. You finally convinced...
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics.
Not only that, Urakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Of course. You were never one to make extra... You were always the... All right. I remember when you were just a little...
Oh, Urakusai, how much...
Not much. That goes for... Everyone's quite content in many ways.
When my bell rings, it means...
Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So...
All right.
One...
I've been great, of course, especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also... And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. quite a miracle given how pig-headed.
Oh, well, great.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home, and a great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole.
He disappeared! Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me. Oh, you beat me to it. So, your first possession, What was it like? Hearing Urakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, yes, though they only represent a tiny proportion. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last...
You cannot be... You guys
Aw, come on. I'm really only asking you...
Payments paycheck? Well, there's...
Well, hello there, my little helpers. So nice of you to join.
As if we had a choice. So, Nico, what exactly... Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakkyaku is just a gathering of the yokai. Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them that their silhouettes would block out the moon. But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer able to fly. So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the one. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above all the preparations.
Oh, yeah!
That's the one. When that time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way. I will start the ritual preparations shortly, and at first, tell them during the Hyakkyaku, a whole after that, I will commit. The memories are... They may see this as an...
Alright, got it. Okay, what?
Descend the mountain?
Yep, Miku said the ritual she's gonna perform soon might pose a physical danger to you all.
I see. I'll evacuate everyone right away. What about you?
We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual together.
It seems like Lady Guji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this in the past. Thank you for helping with the ritual.
Don't worry, Miku's about to start the ritual. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain.
ดังทื่อ
These monsters look really riled up. Yep, let's get rid. All right, here they come. Yeah! Nowhere to hide.
Access denied. Blaze over.
Steady as stone. As a good knight should. Someone needs assistance. With sword comes shadow. There's so many of them! Come on, you can do it! Leave it up to me.
My blade!
Cross over! Nowhere to hide.
I need to train harder.
Alright, that's the last of the monsters. So many! They're everywhere! Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me. You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Hyman's never seen anything like this before! Whoa, they've really blacked out the moon!
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
Do they really have to go?
It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me? O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence, I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
Huh?
recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
Oh, Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light.
Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course. Just as I thought, the ritual went very smoothly. Thank you both.
But the look on your face just now...
I'm fine, seriously. Really, No. Honestly, you two.
Hiko...
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
Sure, no problem. A meal it is.
Okay.
Today is the day we agreed to treat Miko to a meal. The venue is Uyu Restaurant. Let's go!
Wait is unbearable. How is the next chapter of the miraculous adventures of the traveler not released yet?
It was quite a surprise when the moonless night finally came.
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo that night. It just seemed to form out of nowhere.
But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that...
Yeah.
That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantations from novels fad. Still, something tells me the miraculous adventures of the traveler will remain an interesting series for a long time to come.
Huh? Paimon can't see Miko anywhere. Guess she's not out here. Maybe she went inside already. Let's head in and look for her.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Ogre textiles and kimonos it is.
Is there anything that will satisfy my taste buds?
Ah, my little friends. There you are.
Miko, what is this? You started eating without us?
I did, yes. You're paying after all. The thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for absolutely free? Oh, I just couldn't wait any longer. Ah, boss, see these two faces here? Remember them. They're the ones picking up the bill later.
Alrighty.
What's gotten into you? Come on, sit yourselves down. You have to try this fish. It's found exclusively in the waters around Seirai Island. They shipped it to Inazuma overnight, and it was still alive right up until I ordered it. Or maybe you'd rather try this? I know. I normally can't bring myself to drink sake this expensive either. If you don't drink alcohol, that's fine too. There are all kinds of fruit juices covering the whole price spectrum.
Miko! You are outrageous! Last time we were here working on the novel, all you ordered for us was the plainest kushikatsu!
Strange. I remember no such thing. Oh, so what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't you? Anyway.
Miko, this meal is going to be super
Oh, don't you worry about that. You can most definitely afford it. They're still printing your light novel by the batch, you know. You have quite the generous payment due.
What? Aw, darn it! She tricked us into this! Miko was after our Mora from the very beginning!
Oh, the looks on your faces right now. Too perfect. Oh, by the way, since nobody's wishes came true on the moonless night, novels with incantations are no longer in vogue. So you'll have to come up with something new for the next chapter of The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler. The deadline is looming.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
That's just like Eureka.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. So quick to flee. Tried. Not bad, not bad.
Didn't see that coming.
Guess I should take you more seriously.
Next on the agenda. Access
All
denied.
you do is run. Got you.
Next on the agenda. Come on, focus.
No use hiding back there.
Some you win, and some you lose.
State your business here.